want to hear your voice, you. Please don't. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop. I don't. Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I'm here.
It is 8:26:22 p.m. version podcast, Charles Perry Stalker podcast. Use allegedly. Mr. Perry, no one cares what you think. Please get out of my phone. You shouldn't even know what I'm doing right now. Use allegedly, apply the but-for legal standard. Every one of these podcasts, it's the same fucking thing. Use allegedly. Nobody's been found guilty in a court of law just yet. Apply the but-for legal standard. But for Mr. Perry stalking me, I wouldn't have to do these, would I? Every penny you take, every minute of my time you take, every day you invade my privacy, every day Michael Neely's in jail, we get more. You know why? Because you're pissing everybody off. You can't figure out who it is that gives me the information of what you just said. Or the Fabian puzzle, the McNamara email, Geppetto's name, Calvin's name. All these little bitches you hired to ruin my life. Right? But for y'all doing that, I wouldn't do these to document it. Law enforcement told me to do it. You got a problem with it, you're going to have to take it up with them when they arrest you. They will arrest you. Doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. They're the ones telling me what you just said, aren't they? They're the ones that gave me the McNamara email, the Fabian puzzle. They're all that matters, aren't they? They're doing the work. You're not. Whoever else, you're not doing it. We are. These guys are doing it. I'm helping. I recorded Pinto. Did I not? We don't even know what to say to this. Mr. Perry, what combination of words do I need to use to make you leave me alone? I don't like you. I'm living in my car, going without food 2, 3 days at a time. To not have to lie for you or be creeped out by you or be anywhere near you. Grow a pair, act your age, and move the fuck on like everybody else can do. Are you inept? You embarrass the hell out of me. Everybody's sick and tired of this. So stop. What words do I use to make you fuck off? I was in jail for 2 months. Everybody knows that. I filed a police report because the law in Oklahoma requires that you do so to get a protective order, and you knew that. There was no investigation to prove it false or true. Foul play cannot be ruled out. You ruined my evidence. That's why you did it. You obstructed justice. You destroyed my evidence. You committed perjury. Give us proof. First of all, what is it? Is it personal or political, sir? My claims that you're stalking, personal or political. Where's the political vendetta? Where's the issue? Provide proof or shut up. Okay? Shut the hell up, you fucking liar. You wouldn't put pressure on me to lie if I were already lying. I'm telling the truth and you don't like that. I'm sleeping in my car. I'm doing without food, not to lie for you. Take the fucking hint. I said no. We get it. You like pressuring people. You like retaliating. Title 18 of the United States Code 1512 and 1513 prohibits that, by the way. Get a new lawyer that can read. Your lawyer wouldn't face me in court. What, 4 times, 3 times? I haven't been to law school. What's the harm in letting me in court to show evidence I don't have, Mark? Your client is in violation of Title 18 of the United States Code 1512 and 1513. Sir, get him off me. All stalking laws, all voyeurism laws, all hacking and cloning laws, and coercion. I said no, I'm not going to lie for you. I'm sleeping in my car. Grand larceny with intent to coerce. Interference with commerce and contracts with intent to coerce. Nobody owes you a fucking thing. By the way, you're typing in my phone that you're worried and you're hurting. No one cares. You're not sleeping in your car. You're not going without food, are you? No one's ruined your life, have they? You've come up to Oklahoma uninvited. You've broken into my home. You've torn up all my things. And now you're telling me to leave my house. Fuck you. Get out. Get out, sir. Stop raping me. You decided to do something illegal. Guess what? You think you're going to get away with it. You've told everybody on the planet, I can do this and get away with it. But if we're quoting you every fucking day, you really think that's true? Are you that delusional? You really think that? I'm sleeping in my car not to be creeped out by you and lie for you. You're putting unbearable pressure on me, and everybody's mad at you. Everybody's worried about me and Mike Neely, not you. Let me tell you something, Mr. Consueler. Lucky Miller is dead, sir. You should have prosecuted obstruction of justice. You should have prosecuted destruction of my evidence, and you did not. And now there's a dead man because you didn't do your job. Someone else is doing it for you. You got a problem with that? Call me. You know my number. Call me. You're not in the loop. Mr. Perry, I'm not going to call you. Get out of my phone. I will never call you. Get a grip on reality. Get out of my phone. He's typing in my phone. Call me. Jesus, wow. We're sick of hearing what you have to say. Sick of it. Shut up. Shut up. And get away from me. Whack job. We've had enough of you. There's a reason we can get information and you can't. Mr. Consueler, how many people have you called wanting to know who it is helping me? Who got me the Fabian puzzle, the McNamara email? Did you see the McNamara email, sir? Listen, you're not in the loop, sir. Yeah, you're missing a whole lot of information. You're pissing a lot of good people off and a lot of people with power. You didn't prosecute an obvious crime, an easy one. And you made a lot of people mad, and there's a dead cop over that. If you had the ability to do your job and save a life, are you depraved? Are you depraved, sir? Why would you not? Why would you not? Mike Neely has not a mark on him. He didn't do this, and you know that. And his life is wasting away in a prison for something he didn't do, because you didn't do your job. And you people are as mad at you as they are at Charles Perry. Are you depraved, sir? Do your fucking job. Someone else is having to do it for you. There's a lot of offenders and there's a lot of victims. And we don't owe you an explanation. No one does. You need to do your job as a prosecutor, Mr. Consueler. I've not done anything wrong. I came here. I moved twice to get away. You don't make up a stalker story and only tell a couple of friends and nobody else for 4 years. Move twice and then say something, Mr. Consueler, over a political vendetta. Where's the fucking emails? Where's the text indicating I was angry about something political? Look at this, sir. Can you read? Do you see anything political here? No. And you know what Lucky and Mike said? You know how many times I've pulled up behind one of those guys in Manford? You know how many times I've pulled up behind the home of a woman who is not my wife and watched her in her backyard? Never. It's weirdo. You know how many times I've sent somebody into a restaurant looking to spy on a woman that's not my wife or my secretary? How many times, what do you say? Do you know how many times I've sent my secretary or gone personally to a restaurant to spy on a woman who is not my wife or even my wife? Never, because it's weirdo. That's what he did. Mr. Consueler, I've lost everything I have, sir. Are you depraved? Lucky Miller is dead. That's all that matters. Nothing matters but that. You have a job to do. Do it. You're in, Mr. Perry, will you please get it out of your head that we care what you think? Why do you think that? Were you asked, Connie Curry? Stop butting in. Shut up and get away from me. Get out of my phone, hacker. The misogyny and gender discrimination is making people want to vomit. And there's a dead cop, sir. A dead cop that didn't die by Magic Mike's, magic ass while he's sleeping. The lies are insulting people's intelligence. Are you depraved? Please, do your job, sir. Do your job. You're making everybody mad. People that matter. People that can get me the McNamara email and what y'all just said. So, how did she find out? How does she know? Because you pissed off people with power, Princess Cuckoo Bird. You don't matter. You're worried and you're hurting. Ooh, oh, because you didn't get your lie. Boo fucking who? Guess who everybody's worried about? That matters, Mr. Consueler. Me and Mike Neely. We're sleeping in a car. He's sleeping in jail. He's got his mugshot everywhere. People think he's a murderer, and he's not, and we know that. And you're making people mad, with your lies, Charles. You get told on. We don't have problems getting information. We have the outcomes we want. We can get it. Just like that. And you can't. No one will tell you who it is giving me that. Somebody is. It's not Consueler. It's not Consueler. So, I moved here, Consueler, Mr. Consueler, to get away from a stalker doing this shit right here. Nothing political in here. Not one thing. This was back in 2011. I'm telling my friend here. Remember there's a guy that I wouldn't have an affair with? Yeah? Look at the dates on that, sir. Can you read dates? Do you have depraved indifference? Is that what you're doing? You're making us want to vomit, Mr. Consueler, with what you're letting go here. It's not cool. Are you a misogynist? You got some discriminatory problems with women? I'm a woman. He does this to a lot of women and a lot of children. It's your job to put him in jail. We can do it. It's going to take us longer, or you do it. I want to talk to him in an interrogation room after he's been Mirandized and waived his right to counsel. I don't want to hear what he feels. I want to hear... We're all sick of hearing how you feel. I want to lie. I'll make you starve until you lie. You can dig out of a dumpster till you lie. I'll take your student loan, everything you care about. Because I need a lie. I'm hurting. I need a lie. Call your mommy. No one else wants to hear it. You know who the people that matter are worried about? Me and Mike, not you. Your victims, the children who have lost a home because you took it. My child did 2 or 3 or 4 times. Daryl offered to pay for that home, and you had the landlord refuse payment. You've had 3 or 4 of them do that to me. So we hate you, sir. You don't matter. You don't matter. What combination of words do I use to make you leave me the fuck alone? Whack job. This is not political. You see anything political here? Nope. I don't give a fuck about his politics. I helped him get elected so police could get to him. They have a bigger case, sir. You need to do your job in Tulsa. Because there's a dead cop because you didn't. Can you prove there was an attempted murder there? Can you prove that? You can't prove it's a false police report because nobody fucking investigated it. They gave it right to the offender. Like Batman cops, right? Nope. Not impressed with y'all. Not impressed at all. Not impressed in the least. You know how many times I pulled up behind the home of a woman who is not my wife? Never. It's weirdo. You know how many times I've sent my secretary or gone personally to a restaurant to spy on a woman who is not my wife? Never. It's weirdo. You know how many times I've told someone that made even a mistake, you're stuck, you have no control, you lose? Never. It's weirdo. You know how many times I've told somebody to let your life fade away? I can't promise it'll end without death and destruction? Never. It's weirdo. So, if they figured it out, why can't you, Mr. Consueler? Huh? Are you depraved? Do you have depraved indifference to human life? Do you just not care? You showed it once, and we have a dead officer. I'm not okay with it. None of us are okay with it. Why are you? Those 2 things right there, I got that in jail. Mr. Consueler, you're out of the loop, sir. You need to get in it. This right here is dated well before my false arrest. Mr. Perry, you're causing unbearable duress to try to force me against my will to say and do something I've made very clear I don't want to do. I'm sleeping in my car. I'm doing without food. I lost everything I have because you took it to avoid being creeped out by you and having to lie. I'm not going to lie. Fuck you that you asked me. You're hurting in your word because you didn't get your lie. Boo fucking who. No one cares. You're not sleeping in your car. Your mugshot's not everywhere, accused of a crime you didn't commit. Or like me, there was no crime. I'm following the law in the state where I lived, and you knew that. You obstructed justice, you ruined my evidence. If you hadn't poisoned me, you would have made sure there was a blood test to show that. You made sure there wasn't, because you did poison me and everybody knows that. Well, the irritation with you, we get it. You like to pressure and retaliate and force and coerce and retaliate and pressure. Unbearable. And I won't lie for you. I'm in jail. Right? And it was about a week or 2 before I went home. And I was met with my attorney. Charles, shut up. He just typed in my phone again. Yeah, you're going back to jail. Am I? You threatened me. That's duly noted for the record. You threaten me with that every day. Death, arrest, a loss of income, loss of property. Every fucking day. There's not a day that goes by. Ted and Philip have thousands of emails to that effect, going back to 2016, right after I got home. What's it going to be this time? Is it jewelry scam? Is it drug trafficking? Ask my buddy to ask that guy if she wants her drugs. My drugs. You know, you little try to do the drug trafficking thing. Is it prostitution by sock? What is it this time, sir, you think you're going to frame me with? Is it a murder? There's been about 3 or 4 different ones you wanted to try to frame me for. Did you find one that you think you could make work? Huh? What is it today? It's something different every day with you. You just want to do the same thing again. You want me to lie. I'm in jail for 2 months, right? I meet with my attorney about 2. I said no. I'm telling the truth or you wouldn't ask me to lie, and pressure and pressure and pressure and pressure. So I'm telling the truth, and everybody knows that. Do you think everybody's stupid? Oh, how cute, he thinks we're stupid. Yeah, we're not. Nobody is. Nobody else is stupid. You need a special ed teacher, but no one else does, sir. You're insulting people's intelligence. Mr. Consueler, if I quote what these guys just said, and maybe you a time or two, our guys have their ear to the ground in a lot of places. You're pissing people off. And the insult to their intelligence, Mr. Perry, is as well. It is as well. We heard you talking about Sean Hannity. Did you talk to Sean Hannity? Is he helping her? He said he didn't know anything about it. So we heard you say that. That was just a minute ago. What did I say? Give it back and get the fuck out. I don't know you a lie. I don't want your bribe. It's always in response to a bribe, Mr. Consueler. Always. Always. These guys will help me get back what you took, Charles, through legal processes. The normal, whatever, restorative something they do. Okay? And then there's civil lawsuits after you're convicted. We don't think it'll be hard. You're making it so easy it's not fair. But you're going to get off me. Do you understand? Or they'll do it for you. The guys that got me this, someone got me that. Nobody will tell you who. But we can get information because everybody wants you stopped. I don't like you. I'm going through a lot of suffering to not have to be around you and not to lie. And you're trying to make me, and I don't like that. And you're retaliating against me, and we don't like that either. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Get the fuck away from me. Shut up and get away from me. When we quote you every fucking day since this one, why do you think you have a choice? What planet do you live on that you think you have a choice? You threatening me with jail again? Every day you threaten me with jail. It's just a different angle. Every day you threaten me with property loss and income loss. It's just a different angle. Every day you threaten me and threaten me and threaten me and threaten me. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of it. It is a violation of Title 18 of the United States Code, 1512 and 1513, and all applicable state laws. Mr. Consueler, apply the law equally, sir. Apply the law equally. Charles, shut up! Get out of my phone. Now. Stop trying to communicate with me. I hate it. I hate it. Why can't you get that? I fucking hate it. Why do you do things I don't like? I don't want to hear from you. And he does it anyways. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck does that? I don't like you trying to communicate with me. So why are you doing it anyway? Why can't you control yourself and go be normal? Are you inept? Leave me the fuck alone, whack job. So, when I'm in jail, Consueler, who could get me that in jail? Fabian's the person I wanted to be with, the one that gives me hope. This is very specific to me. When we talk about what Mr. Perry just said as a threat he's making, it's very specific. These are not vague. Some other police department's getting that information, sir. Have you not thought about talking to me about what all we have? I can't give you everything. I can give you I can give you about what's here. What's wrong with that? Nothing. He's carried out a lot of these threats. Don't you think when we have a dead cop, it warrants your attention? I would think it does. I don't think it's cute they killed a cop. I don't. Why do you? Why do you? Why is it okay with you, sir? Why it is okay with you? Have you looked at Mike's case? Where were you when I was trying to help Mike? Where were you? You don't get to act. Are you depraved? Why do you do this? Why are you not doing something in your jurisdiction to keep victims from hurting? Are you depraved? Are you demented? Who the fuck does that? So I'm in jail. I have a meeting with my attorney, and I come out, and one of the officers says, "Are you gonna finally get to go home?" And I said, They want me to. I'm trying to figure out how the hell do I word this. How the fuck do you word this? They want me to, and she goes, lie? She finished my sentence. And I said, yes, and I will not do it. So it could be a while. She looked down, Mr. Perry, and shook her head in disgust with you. You did not impress her. She doesn't want to be your buddy. She was disgusted with you and by you. So you're not impressing anybody. You're making people want to throw up, and you need to shut up. No one asked you what you think. No one asked you what you think. Shut up. We're sick of hearing it. Shut up. We're sick of hearing it. Everybody's sick of you. One problem after another. One catastrophic loss after another. And you think we care that you hurt and you're worried? Fuck you. What is wrong with you? Shut up. Shut up. And get away from me. Whack job. Go away. I'm living in my car, not to lie for you. Everybody's worried about me, not you. That's my choice. I don't want to lie for you. Stop trying to force me to. Stop retaliating. Fuck off. Fuck off. They'll do it for you if they can get this and this. Why do you think you have a choice? Why do you think you'll have a choice? Delusional? Why? You don't have a choice. You're breaking the law. You're pissing people off. Stop. Stop it. Leave me alone. Stop it. The pressure you are putting on me is unbearable, and I'm still not lying. Stop trying to make me. I'm telling the truth, or you wouldn't do that. It is retaliation. It is witness tampering, and everybody's sick of it. We can get information and you can't. Who gave me that? Somebody gave me that. And no one will tell you who. But we can get the stuff like this every day. We just heard you talking about Hannity. Did you call Sean Hannity? What'd he say? He said he didn't know anything about it. We heard you talking about it. Every fucking day. You do it to me, it's different. But it's the same every time you do it. Mr. Kunzweiler, look at this, please. This man on the left is gone. We can't get him back. He's gone, sir. Because you didn't arrest these guys for obstruction of justice, destruction of evidence, and perjury. And you could have, and you should have. Why? Are you depraved? Are you depraved? Are you showing depraved indifference to human life? The guy on the right has not a mark on him, accused of beating him to death. So bad his head came off his body. Where were you when I'm standing up for this guy on the right, and he's losing day after day after day of his life? What is wrong with you, sir? It's not okay with us. We're getting it done, even though you're not. And I want you to remember I said that. Till the day you die. I have to live with this every fucking day. That if I had not made that phone call, they might still be here. And I can't do it. I can't do it and just do nothing. I can do it and live. I'm not suicidal. But I can't do it and just do nothing. How can you sleep at night? How can you sleep at night, Mr. Kunzweiler? I don't even know. All this, all day, sir. Those are all recordings of Mr. Perry, and he thinks he has a choice. And nobody knows what word. Golly. We don't have words for that. All of this I've been through all this time. All those things, a lot of those things happened, and worse, before I made this phone call. And then now I wish I hadn't made it. This right here, Mr. Kunzweiler, you don't have that recording. We do. We got it. You didn't. We got it. Someone got that to me. Nobody will tell you who. You know why? You don't trust you. They don't trust you. Mr. Perry can't get anybody to tell him who it is. Everybody's sick and tired of you, Perry. Everybody's so sick and tired of you. Look, I'm on the witness list, sir. Why didn't I testify? Why'd they keep me from, why'd they conceal it? That's the law, Charles. You gotta file a fucking police report to get a protective order. If somebody's threatening death and false arrest, property loss, I'm gonna false arrest you every fucking day. We get it. You made your point. You don't have to say it once, sir. We get it. You're gonna kill me. We heard you talking about getting a hitman. We get it. You made your point. You're gonna get me fired. You're gonna take all my money. You wanna starve me into a lie. We get it. You've said it and said it and said it and said it over and over and over. You're causing duress to make me lie. That means I'm telling the truth. You're upset. It hurt your feelings. I won't lie. Oh my God. Wow. Call your mom. There's my denied protective order because I didn't file a police report. Then I'm getting these. Then I'm getting that's my doctor. Then I filed a police report on the 21st. Where's the blood test, Mr. Consueler? Where's the arrest for obstruction? So Lucky and Mike would be home right now. When is it that little girl, their kids, graduations, birthdays, weddings, where Dad's not there? I had a bad day. I want to call my dad. He's not there. What are you going to do about that, sir? Are you depraved? You're showing depravity of, depraved indifference to human life, and I don't like that. I'm not okay with it. It's making me pretty pissed off. I have to live with it every day that I made that phone call. And 6 days later, Chief Miller's dead. He's a cop, sir. He's a cop. You're robbing his kids. Charles, I need for you to listen to me. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. Get out of my phone. I don't care what you think. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. This is obstruction right here. Look at that, Mr. Consueler. They had me charged with filing a false police report in retaliation to some nobody's job. That doesn't matter. Are you wringing your hands over some podunk nobody in Alaska and what he might do politically? Nope, nor do I. Mr. Perry's a nothing. I did federal government reform, sir. I met people in power. Mr. Perry's not that. I was not always some stupid little stripper. Okay? I got Pinto's recording soliciting prostitution. I'm not a stupid little stripper. Mr. Robertson did admit in a text to poisoning me. Where's my blood test, sir? To rule out foul play. How does this make it a false police report when I don't have a blood test? I'm a stupid little stripper. Right? Is that what you tell everybody? I'm going to tell you something else. I don't call my son ever and badmouth my ex-husband. And my ex-husband has some of that coming. I never do that. I call my son and ask how he's doing. How's your life? And then he'll ask me how you doing. And I tell him about my life. And that's that. I need you to shut up, Charles. Please shut up. Stop it butting in. No one cares what you think. Why do you think I care what you think? Where the hell do you come up with that? Did I ask you what you think? I fucking didn't. I'm sick of hearing it. Shut up. No one's gonna help you. We don't want you gone. When you're gone, there's no more profound catastrophic loss. I won't be living in my car. I'll never be broke again. We're sick of this. We want you gone. Nobody cares what you think. Everybody's worried about me and Mike. If you're not, you're on the wrong side of this. And there's something wrong with your mind. There's something wrong with you. So, here's this. I was able to get that texted to me. Pretty incriminating. Somebody to text, yeah, I gave you arsenic. And I'm not going to let you get a blood test to show you did or, whether I did or didn't. Where's my blood test, sir? This is clear obstruction and perjury. Make Mr. Perry tell you, is it personal or political? If it's political, put up or shut up. Because all her correspondence is stalking. Had nothing to do with your job. You pathetic nobody. I'm worried. Oh, no one cares. Everybody's worried about me sleeping in my car to cause unbearable duress, try to force me to lie. Shut up. Will you shut up? What words do I use to make you shut up? Why do you think I want to hear from you? I just said, don't contact me. I don't like it. Why are you doing it anyways? Whack job? Shut up. Get out of my phone, hacker. Get out of it. You need to control yourself, pathetic. I left. You're pathetic. Control yourself. Act your age and get away from me right now. No one is going to help you. Everybody's sick of you. We want you gone. No one's helping you, are they? How long you guys been making phone calls trying to find out who's giving me what you just said? Huh? Nobody will tell you fuck, will they? There's a dead man, Mr. Consueler, a cop. Yeah, we gave him arsenic and I knew before. Do you know, Mr. Consueler, before and after? Are you able to... please tell me you're not them. You're not as stupid as they are. All this all day. Look, the victims. Powers in service. Relieve suffering caused by crime is what law enforcement is to do. That's the job. I'm sleeping in my car to do it, Mr. Consueler. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling the truth or he wouldn't put so much pressure on me to lie. I hate your guts. When you're not here anymore, you're in jail. Guess what? I won't ever be broke again. I won't spend so much time having to clean up one mess after another, dealing with one ordeal after another ordeal after another. Will I? One loss after another, after another, after another. Now I've lost everything I had. You had those people steal my shit. I'm still not lying for you. I'm going without food. I'm still not lying for you. I was in jail for 2 months. The officers asked me, are you finally gonna get to fucking go home? They want me to lie? Yeah, and I won't, so probably not anytime soon. She couldn't believe it. She was disgusted. She shook her head and looked down and went, oh my God, dear God. Wow. Yep, but I wouldn't lie. You aren't worth a fuck. You're not worth a fuck. You're a cop killer. There's no way you didn't kill those guys. Killed Chief Miller. And I would have been in court. If you didn't do it, you would have had nothing to worry about if I'm in court. You've never overcome my evidence in court. You have 5 attorneys against 1 woman with no law degree, and you're a coward and a pussy, and you won't face me in court. I've not been in any hearing where I was able to show all of that, and you overcame it. And you're full of shit, and people are sick of you. And they're not worried about you and how you feel. They're worried about me and Mike and what you're putting us through. So we have no problem getting what you just said, like right here, but nobody will tell you shit. And I would like very much for you to shut up and get away from me. We're sick of it. Everybody's sick of you. Mr. Kunstwheeler, do your fucking job, please. Look at this. Trying to coerce me back to Texas where they can do more to me. After we've got a recording where they were talking about coercing me back to Texas where they could do more to me. Oh my gosh, what are the chances? Our information, Mr. Kunstwheeler, is very specific. It's not vague. It's not at all vague. So I went to my defense attorney. You need to get on the right side of this, sir. And prosecute the people who have done something illegal in your jurisdiction to a woman who has moved twice to get away from all this. And picked a fight with no one. Mr. Perry wasn't invited here. He's come into our state, and he's hurting Oklahomans. People that want nothing to do with him and have done nothing to him. You know what, Mr. Perry? You know who doesn't need a lie? Dan Pope, Steve Massengale, John Steinmetz. They're not doing what you're doing, and they don't need a lie. How embarrassing for you. You have reduced yourself to the butt of a dirty joke, Anthony Weiner. You chose that. You live with it. You can live with your consequences, right? Until you can't. My guys will get you. They'll do it for you. You're going to get out of my life and they'll do it for you. It's just what they're going to do. And I won't ever be broke again. You are not a victim. You are pissing people off. Your own people in Lubbock. I'm tired of Charles Perry complaining about being a victim in Oklahoma. What's he doing up there? What's he even doing up there? It's something different every week. We're all sick of his drama. Yep, they were saying that years ago, sir. People are not dumb. Stop insulting their intelligence. Mr. Kunstwheeler, please do your fucking job. So that we don't end up with another dead body. Maybe mine. They're talking about getting another hitman. So, do you know which cops have found out that and gave it to me? No, you don't. No, you don't. But they have a whole lot more information than you'll ever have. So what court is that going to pop out in the future moving forward? What day will they arrest you, Charles? What day will it be? Who will do it? No one will tell you, will they? But we can get what you just said like that. Boom, we got it. Every day. We get that you like threats, intimidation, retaliation, unbearable duress to force people to do and say things they don't want to. And I'm going through it, and I'm still saying, fuck you, no. You get away from me. My guys will get you off me, and it's not up to you. Same way they told me what you just said. If they can get me a Fabian puzzle in jail, sir, and that, and all this stuff, who's Geppetto, who's Calvin to you, who's Blankenship, who's Desiree, all that, if they can get me all that, sir, what else can they do? They can arrest you. And then I won't be broke again, and I won't have my privacy invaded. I won't feel vulgarly raped by some creepy guy I don't even like. You're nasty gross to me. You disgust me. And I'll have my privacy back, and I'll never be broke again. So I'm not gonna lie for you. We already made plans for what we're gonna do once you're in jail. We've already made plans. There won't be any more wrecks. There won't be any more anything. You're gone. And we're safe. And I won't be broke ever again. I won't be living in my car. So you made the threat. And you made it over and over and over. I mean, it is all over the place. Look at all this. Here, a lot of it's here. It's all over this Facebook page. Does that look like somebody who just... I need you to shut up. Mr. Perry, please. I don't care what you think. I don't want to hear it. This man has not a mark on him, Consueler. Where were you when I was trying to help him? Where were you? Are you depraved? Why would you not try to do something? Not a mark on him. So, when we quote you, Mr. Perry, and find out what you just said, every penny I lose, every minute of my privacy I lose, every threat you want to make to me, today it's I'm going to take your student loan away. I'm going to put you back in jail. But you make that one every day, don't you? For what is it this time, huh? And then there's, you know, I'm going to take your income, I'm going to take your property, take your car away. Because you like retaliation and you like intimidation. Unbearable duress to make me lie, and I said no. I fucking said no. Where's the marks on him, Mr. Consuelo, that make look like he was in a fight? Not in the arrest report either. Read it. Surely you're smart enough to see that there's no probable cause here to believe he committed a murder, much less get a conviction. How did that happen? That Mr. Perry did that. Did everybody see what he just did? Mr. Perry, you're not a hero because you got a false convicted, a cop convicted of something he didn't do. You don't have a lie. I'm quoting you every day, and you don't have a date. You don't have a real date. You're not getting away with shit. Why do you think you're getting away with it if I'm quoting you every day? What day will these guys that got me this and this bang on your front door and told me Mike was drugged before anybody else said it? What day are they going to bang down your front door and take you to jail? And this is over. You're the one that needs to lie. You're the one that, I mean, what are you doing in my phone? I just said get out of my phone. Now it's in the other phone. Get out of both my phones. Or is there 3? Or is there 4? How many phones do I have? You're a peeping Tom. Tell Mr. Consuelo how many phones I have exactly. Okay? You're a peeping Tom. Tell him how I talk to these cops exactly. Tell him. You see me do it. Call him and tell him which phone does she use to talk to these cops. Call him and tell him, Charles, you're a peeping Tom, you see it. Tell him. Right? Shut up and get away from me. Shut up and get away from me, Princess Cuckoo Bird. I can't wait till you're in jail. Can't wait. We're counting the days. I'm sick of here. I'm sick of the pestering. It pesters and pesters and pesters and pesters and pesters and pesters and bothers and bothers and bothers and bothers. And I can't type shit without him trying to type over it. Because he thinks I care what he thinks, and nobody understands why he thinks that. Nobody understands why the fuck you think that. Doesn't even make sense. How embarrassing. Pathetic. How embarrassing. We're tired of it. We're tired of it. So, since you fucked up that, now I gotta go all the way back to where I was. Well, how lovely, right? Look at all this. That's evidence of premeditation if I've ever seen it. There, you know, before and after. Can everybody do before and after? That's March 2020. That's May. I said he would. Look at all this. Look at all this. Look at all this, Charles. Who got that to me? Somebody did. Gotta get her a ringtone. Need her to apologize. Get her a bus pass. Look at all this. Hundreds of them in the shoe print. Make her take the yellow brick road. Make her lie. Make her take my bribe and lie. I'm sleeping in my car not to. I went in 2 months of jail. And the officers are like, they're not going to let you go home. And you know, when they want me to, she finished my sentence for me. Lie. Right, and I won't do it. Nobody's impressed with you and your crime. Why would they be? So don't go around going, look what I can do and get away with. It makes everybody want to hit you. We don't have problems getting all this stuff. You do. No one will tell you who's getting it to me. Somebody is. No, it's not Consueler. It's not TPD. So who is it? Huh? You cause me loss? Every day he's in jail? The guys that gave me this? Get me more information. And more. But the thing is you're giving it to us. You're doing things to get. Or we wouldn't have anything to get, would we? It's like going fishing in a pond where there's no fish. Except you've got this pond loaded up. Stuff's falling over. I mean, it's just fucking gold mine of fucking criminal shit. Sir, you never shut up. Over and over and over, we get more and more and more and more. People are worried about me and Mike, not you. Write it down, Princess Cuckoo Bird. We're sick of repeating ourselves. Every day, I'm gonna get you. I have pictures of you. Charles types the same fucking thing in my phone. I'm gonna get your student loan. I'm gonna get you arrested again. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. What's it gonna be for today, huh, Princess Cuckoo Bird? I'm gonna take your car. I'm gonna get you kicked out of your house. And you did. And I'm sleeping in my car, but I'm not lying. Unbearable duress put on me to force me to lie. And I said no. I don't call my son and badmouth my ex-husband. I don't do it. So why did you make him do it? Why? Huh? You explain that. Pathetic.
My fucking sister. How does this make you
Is that
feel?
the one that put all those scratches on your arm? You want to see the
Scratches?
You want,
I got
I
scratches.
can show you the pictures right now.
No, I want you to leave my family fucking alone.
Keep hanging outside of there.
Hit the road. Dude, I promise you, you're gonna get yours and you're
I don't
gonna
give
get
a fuck. You can bring whoever the fuck you want.
That's okay. You're
You
gonna
can bring
Is that
the
a
whole fucking
threat?
army. I don't give a fuck.
Does this make you feel? You're filming my father and my fucking sister. How does this make you
Is that the
feel?
one that put all those scratches on your arm? You want to see the
Scratches?
You want,
I got
I
scratches.
can show you the pictures right now.
No, I want you to leave my family fucking alone.
Keep hanging outside of there.
Hit the road. Dude, I promise you, you're gonna get yours and you're
I don't
gonna
give
get
a fuck. You can bring whoever the fuck you want.
That's okay. You're
You
gonna
can bring
Is
the
that
whole
a
fucking
threat?
army. I don't give a fuck.
This,
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. You need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
That's okay.